champ is whacked again!
In a startling development on social media this morning, CM Punk, formerly one of WWE's most defiant anti-heroes, released a video message directly addressing Brock Lesnar. In the clip, Punk, sporting a fresh cut and a haunted look in his eyes, admits he's outnumbered and outmatched by the combined forces of Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins. With palpable emotion in his voice, he goes beyond taunts and bravado, instead begging Lesnar for assistance in what he calls the fight of my life. Background: Punk's bitter feud with Heyman and Rollins. The seeds of this plea were planted months ago, during Punk's dramatic return to WWE. After running afoul of the authority figure landscape, namely Paul Heyman's cerebral manipulation, Punk found himself repeatedly outmaneuvered. Seth Rollins, Heyman's newest protege, delivered the decisive blows, costing Punk high-stakes matches, attacking him backstage, and even leaking doctored footage to ruin his credibility. As Rollins rose on Heyman's strategic ladder, Punk's once proud reinvention teetered on the brink of collapse. The public plea, a video that shook the WWE Universe. At 9 a.m. ET, Punk's verified X account flashed with an unlisted link and the caption, "I'm holding out my hand. Lesnar, if you believe in honor, if you remember what it means to take on all comers, help me." The 90-second video shows Punk in a dimly lit training facility, bruised but defiant. He recounts the moments Rollins planted Heyman's seeds of doubt in locker rooms, turning allies cold, isolating Punk from his support system. Then, voice cracking with emotion, he addresses Lesnar directly. "They did this to me, Brock. And if anyone can level the playing field, it's you." Why Lesnar? The complex history between the two. Brock Lesnar and CM Punk share a tumultuous history. In 2013, the Beast incarnate thwarted Punk's then unprecedented 434-day WWE Championship reign in brutal fashion. Punk departed WWE shortly thereafter, vowing never to return, until this year's comeback. That bitter past makes Punk's plea all the more startling, to ask assistance from the man who ended his dream run. Yet, Punk argues in the video that their rivalry forged mutual respect, and that Lesnar's raw power is the only force capable of disrupting Heyman's mind games and Rollins' momentum. Brock Lesnar's reaction: silence or strategy? As of this writing, Lesnar has offered no public response. His last WWE appearance ended with a backstage scuffle against Rollins, leaving fans wondering if he's already aligning himself against Paul Heyman's camp. Insiders suggest Lesnar's silence may be a calculated choice, preferring to study opponents rather than act on emotion. Still, sources close to Lesnar indicate he was visibly moved by Punk's vulnerability, a departure from Punk's usual swagger. Whether that translates into an on-screen alliance remains the biggest question on the minds of WWE creative and the universe alike. Paul Heyman's counterattack. Preemptive Strike's word on Capitol Wrestling Center's corridors is that Heyman has already begun plotting. At a surprise live event this weekend, Heyman delivered a scathing promo, labeling Punk's plea as desperate pandering, and accusing Lesnar of ignoring honor when it suited him. Heyman then brought out Rollins, who mimicked Punk's plea with mocking laughter, promising to shatter any alliance before it forms. The duo's psychological blitzkrieg appears aimed at destabilizing both Punk and Lesnar before they can join forces. The WWE Universe reacts, fan frenzy and betting lines. Social media has ignited under number Punk and Beast, with fans split between yearning for the explosive duo and doubting the durability of such an alliance. Some users recall Brock's history of quickly discarding allies once his objectives shift. Others point to Punk's own reputation for unpredictability. Online sportsbooks have already opened betting lines on first on-screen team-up, with odds slightly favoring a Punk-Lesnar tag on next Monday's Raw. Memes abound, depicting the two as a comic book anti-hero duo, caped in chaos. What's next? Setting the stage for a climactic confrontation. WWE Creative has little time to capitalize on this bombshell. With SummerSlam looming and the upcoming pay-per-view date just 3 weeks away, speculation is rampant that the video sets up a colossal six-man tag. Punk and Lesnar versus Rollins, Heyman, and possibly a fifth mystery enforcer. Whether this partnership holds or collapses in dramatic fashion is the key narrative to watch. One thing is certain. CM Punk's unprecedented public appeal to his longtime adversary has injected a fresh jolt of unpredictability into WWE's summer storyline, and the fallout will reverberate long after the first suplex is thrown.